Good morning.
Good morning.
You look a little bit sleepy, Camila. Are you sleepy?
Yes.
Yeah, I completely relate to that. That's why I'm enjoying a cup of coffee. What do you do in order to get rid of the sleepiness? Hi, Christian.
Hi,
Hello, Christina. Claudia. Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Full of energy, right? Full of energy. All of us trying to start the day. That's good. Um, do you find um, do you think that there are words that are prettier than others, or words that are sort of ugly to say? Do you believe in beauty and ugliness in words? Have you ever thought about that? So, do you know any word that you consider to be like, really nice sounding, beautiful, like you really like the word, and any other that you really, I don't know if you hate the word, but you think it's gross and you think it's really you. Can you think about any? Can you say them or type them in the chat? Beautiful words,
I
words
like
that
the
you are.
word knowledge.
Okay. You like the word knowledge.
Knowledge, yes. But I
Nice.
I don't like any word I remember. I don't think I don't like any word.
Okay. All right. All right. Knowledge. Yeah. Cool word. Any other? Any other has thought about
I
this?
I don't know why, but I don't like the word beverage.
Okay. Beverage. Yes. Moonlight. Christina's sharing. Moonlight. It's a nice word to say.
Moonlight is like a name.
It's like what?
The sound of moonlight is like a name.
Yes. Right. I understand that. I totally understand that. Any other word that they like and that you don't, or that you don't like at all?
Lady.
Lady. You like that or you don't?
I like that.
Okay. Lady. I have a dog called Lady. Lady just like that. But because of Ladybug, my daughter gave her the name Lady, Ladybug. What about the rest of you? Do you have any other words that you like or that you don't like at all?
I like the word favorite.
The word?
Favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I like the word butterfly.
Butterfly. Butterfly. Yeah. Now, I always tend to think butterfly about butter, and I don't get the connection. But yeah. But anyway, it sounds nice. Butterfly. I think also the connection between the name and what it's being named, right?
I like
Uh,
my name, the pronunciation of my name. I like.
the pronunciation of the name, Thomas,
Yes, and
or
my second name too,
which is
Franklin.
Thomas is a
Franklin.
company, no?
I think so. I'm not sure. Let's ask.
Yes.
What do you know about that, Thomas?
Termo.
Maybe, maybe. I like that. What you said, Thomas. I don't like my second name, which is Enrique. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't know. It's something that I'm not very fond of. So interesting that some words have some positive connotations and other words have negative connotations. But sometimes it's just, you know, the sound, the way they are right, articulated, right? Christian, a little bit cold?
What?
A little bit cold?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So today we're talking about monophthongs. Monophthongs is individual vowel sounds. Individual vowel sounds. And we have this chart, vowel chart at the bottom right here that we're going to be using as a visual aid, right, to classify vowel sounds, monophthongs. And the word monophthongs is to make a difference between, you know, monophthongs, which are or individual vowel sounds or sound units, and the diphthongs, which are a combination of two sounds, like the combination of sounds you find in the word boy, oi, or day, a, right? That's the sort of combination I'm talking about when you glide from one sound into the other. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be discussing vowel sounds, more specifically monophthongs, okay? And this is a vowel quadrilateral or vowel chart, right? That we're going to be using. It looks complex, maybe, right? But the idea is that this chart is going to be used to describe vowel sounds, basically. It was created by Mr. Daniel Jones, who was a phonetician, right? And the idea with this vowel quadrilateral or a vowel chart was to represent the mouth, okay? The mouth, and how high the tongue could go. Like when you say E, E, the tongue goes up, right? Try to say E and try to be aware what your tongue is doing. E, E. Your tongue should be like up here and closer to the teeth, right? E. Compare that sound when you say, for example, ah, as in father, ka, ah. You open your mouth. The tongue goes to the bottom of your mouth. Ah, right? Ah, into the back. Ah. So if you try to go from E to ah, you get something like yeah. And you can try it back and forth quicker or faster. Yeah. And it's funny, right? Because you can feel the tongue moving forward and backwards. And also you feel the tongue going up and down. Can you feel that? Yes? Yes, all right, yeah.
Yes.
So, yes, excellent. So that's the idea, that this vowel chart makes sense, because if it doesn't make sense, it's not going to be useful to describe the qualities of a vowel sound. Same thing when you say oo, sorry, oo and e, okay? Those two sounds are produced with the tongue being up, being high. E, oo, E, oo. So if both are high vowel sounds, meaning the tongue is up when you produce them. The difference is that when you say E, it's closer to the teeth. E, and when you say oo, it goes backwards, right? So E, oo, E, oo, E, oo, E, oo, just like a fire engine, right? Ee-oo, ee-oo, ee-oo. So you see the sounds, right? When you're producing the sounds, you're pushing your tongue forward when you say e, and you're pushing your tongue backwards when you say oo. So in this sense, both of them are high, but the difference is the position of the tongue. When you produce e, is in a front position. Front position. It's closer to the lips, to the teeth, right? And when you say ooh, it's closer to the uvula, right? It's closer to the back of your tongue, the soft palate. Okay, so we're going to describe these vowel sounds in terms of some criteria. Criteria to describe vowel quality. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 criteria. Criterium is the singular, criteria is the plural, right? So I'm going to ask Katia Órdenes to read the first one, then Martín González, the second one, then Natasha Torres, number 3. They don't have a number, right? But the third one, okay, Natasha? Vicente Gatica, the fourth one, Yamila, the fifth one, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one. So we're covered. Okay, whenever you want, please read them aloud.
Length, long, short.
Height, height, mid, low.
Position of tooth, front, central, back.
Lip rounding, rounded, unrounded, and protruding.
Tensenes, tense, spread, lax, neutral.
Thank you so much. Thank you for participating. I really love when you participate in the class, right? So the first criterion is, do you know by the way, how you write the singular is this is a word coming from Latin, right? Criterium. So we are sort of familiar with this in Spanish, right? Criterio. It's quite so that's singular, one criterion. And criteria is the plural form. Okay, anyway. The first criteria is length. Length, right? It ends with a really funny sound, right? Length. And according to the length, we can say that a vowel sound can be short or long. Long and short. All right? What can help us is the colon, what we call in Spanish, dos puntos, right? Dos puntos. What we say in English, colon, or what is said in English, right? Colon. The colon can help us, right? Because the colon is connected with the vowel sounds that are long. For example, if we go here, we can see that this one is long, E. This one is a long vowel sound, U. This is also a long vowel sound, O. Also, A and as in first, girl, world. Okay, so all of these vowel sounds that are represented by these phonetic symbols are long. Okay, so this is a cool feature that we can remember. The colon is connected with long vowel sounds. Okay, and the other ones are short, of course. We have a height. Height. Just a second. Sorry, so height, and according to height, we can say that a vowel sound is high, is mid, and low. So when we say high, is the tongue is up here, right? As when we say E, the tongue is way up, right? Almost touching the alveolar bridge. When we say the tongue goes down a little bit, right? Goes down a little bit. Can you feel the tongue going down a little bit? It goes down, right? A little bit to a mid position. And then we can say that a vowel sound is low when the tongue goes down. Maybe for example, like this one at the bottom. Ah, yeah. If you can do those three, maybe you can appreciate how the tongue is moving from a high position, mid position, at the bottom. So this one should be a high vowel sound, a mid position vowel sound, and a low position vowel sound. So far, so good. The pronunciation of this one is height, just like this one is high, but this one ends in a t sound, right? High, height, high, height. Okay, it doesn't have to do with, you know, that negative feeling, the hate, which is a different word, different spelling, right? In terms of position of the tongue, we can say that a vowel sound is a front vowel sound, central, or back. Front, central, or back. Let's take a look at the vowel chart again, all right? So we have this one, for example, which is front, meaning closer to the teeth, right? Closer to the lips. Central, which is, for example, this famous vowel sound, which is called schwa. Can you believe that? It has a name, and the name is schwa. Is the first vowel sound in ago, for example. Ago. It's a very lazy vowel sound. Just like the one you make when you are just waking up, and you're very sleepy, and you yawn and you say, that is the way you articulate this sound. America. Initial and final sound of America. Initial sound of ago. It's present in so many different words that we have to learn, right? Sure. That's a central vowel sound, right? And back vowel sound can be oo, can be o, as in cut, and because your tongue goes back here, right? So in terms of position, we can say a vowel sound is front, is central, or back. Okay. Now another criterion to classify or describe the vowel quality is the lip rounding, which is basically if the lips are rounded, like, you know, in a circle, or unrounded, right? For example, and the word protruding, very interesting word. One of those words that I don't like, protruding. When you put your lips forward, as when you are trying to give a kiss, right? That's protruding. When you say ooh, you put your lips in a protruding position. Okay. Now, a rounded, for example, if we say or ooh, the lips are rounded, right? When we say the lips are not rounded. When we say they are not rounded. As in cat, pat man, the lips are not rounded. So these are going to be called unrounded vowel sounds, right? So we get rounded, unrounded, basically, okay? And then you can also add protruding lips, basically, when you're describing like ooh. But in general, whenever we talk about lip rounding, we are going to say this is a rounded vowel sound or an unrounded vowel sound. And the final criterion is tenseness, right? Tenseness. Whenever you have difficulties pronouncing a word, try to see if there is a suffix or a prefix in it. For example, tenseness. If you think about the word tenseness, maybe you can divide this like this. Tense. So you know how to pronounce that one, right? Tense. Tense. And then you just add ness. Tenseness. Okay? And this refers to the tension of the lips, if they are tense or not. So if they are tense, like when we produce this long E, we sort of smile, right? We say E, so the lips are tense. They're also spread, right? Because you pull them, right? You put them like in a line, E. And then the vowels can be lax. For example, when you say the short I, I, the lips are lax. And when you say E, they are tense. E, I, E. Feet, 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 feet. Beat, beat. And when you say, when you use the short and lax I, you say fit, fit, feet, fit. So the first one is tense. Also, the lips are spread, right? When you say the second one, fit, fit, the lips are lax, not tense, lax. And neutral lips, neutral position of the lips, I guess one of the vowel sounds in which your lips are neutral is the schwa, because it's so lazy, right? So when you say uh, that's a quite neutral position, right? So these are the criteria to describe vowel sounds, to describe their quality in terms of these 5 different criteria. Do you have any questions, any comments, anything that's not clear?
Yo, profesor Matías.
Go ahead, Matías.
¿Puede volver al cuadrito? ¿Por qué tiene esa forma la parte izquierda como hacia la derecha? ¿Tiene algún significado como ese corte? ¿Por decir así?
Good question. I have no idea. Such a great question. I never asked myself that question, and I love that opportunity to learn every year, every semester. Well, from what I know is that this representation, this visual representation, tries to see the mouth.
¿No
Can you?
¿Podría
Yes.
ser porque es un sonido más largo? Por ejemplo, en high se pone como en la punta, por decir así. ¿Estoy seguro?
I think it's easier for the tongue to go forward in a high
Ah, ya.
position E than when you try to push your tongue at the bottom. I mean, Yeah, I think when you say E, you go a little bit forward, and when you say you like kind of go back a little bit. Yeah, cat, feet, cat, yeah. I think it's easier for the tongue to go forward in a high position than in a low position. So but I never asked my question before. I just took this for granted. Like, okay, this is represented mouth. Okay, and now I can see that some vowels are high, mid, low. All right, but I never
Teacher,
asked myself that question. Yes, ma'am.
can you read the chat, please?
Absolutely. Right away. Right away. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Please get all the questions. We can switch to Spanish at any moment. Get all the questions. Give me a second because I need to turn off the alarm. That's driving me crazy. I don't know if you can hear the alarm.
Yes.
But it's really driving me crazy. So I'm sorry. Just a second. Sorry, I'm back. Now the alarm is not killing me, and I also had to connect my daughter to her online classes, so now I'm good to go. Spanish now. Cualquier pregunta, la que ustedes quieran. Voy a tratar de ver algunos conceptos básicos. La producción de sonidos en inglés, digamos, la disciplina de la fonética y la fonología inglesa, que básicamente es lo que se va a estar cubriendo durante el semestre 1, 2 y 3 de la carrera, tiene que ver con la visión disciplinar del aprendizaje del idioma desde la pronunciación como tal, ¿cierto? Es entender cómo se producen los sonidos, cómo se articulan y entender las diferencias que hay entre, por ejemplo, un sonido que se produce en inglés y un sonido que se produce en mi lengua materna. Hay, si bien, 5 letras que representan las vocales en inglés, la verdad es que hay 12 sonidos individuales que llamamos monophthongs, que serían los que representan estos símbolos. Los símbolos, la idea es que van a representar un sonido. Y la idea viene de unos especialistas en fonética, phoneticians, ¿cierto? Que se pusieron de acuerdo por ahí por el 1888 más o menos, para crear este alfabeto, International Phonetic Alphabet, ¿cierto? Y este alfabeto fonético contiene estos símbolos. Símbolos para describir todos los sonidos que podemos emitir los seres humanos para comunicarnos, los que pertenecen a estos sistemas de comunicación. Ahora, algunos de esos símbolos son usados en español, algunos de esos símbolos que representan sonidos, ¿cierto? Son usados en español, algunos de esos símbolos que representan algunos sonidos son usados en inglés, y estos son los símbolos que representan sonidos vocálicos en inglés. Entonces, representan los 12 sonidos vocálicos que se les llama, ¿cierto? Monophthongs, son sonidos individuales. Entonces, lo que estamos ahora viendo son criterios para describir estos sonidos vocálicos. El primer criterio es cuánto dura el sonido, y esto es nuevo porque en español, si nosotros decimos, por ejemplo, usando visita, vinieron unas visitas ayer, o mira, mira, si el sonido vocálico es más corto o más largo, el sentido no cambia. Pero en inglés, si yo digo feed y digo fit, en la primera palabra el sonido es más largo, ¿cierto? En la segunda palabra el sonido es más corto. Y cuando digo feet, estoy diciendo pies, como ustedes saben, ¿cierto? Y cuando digo fit, estoy hablando de un verbo, que es como calzar, poner, ¿cierto? Entonces, feet and fit son distintos. Lo mismo cuando digo cut and cat. Cut es pronunciado con un sonido que es corto y es central, es representado por el símbolo que está aquí al medio, al centro, cat. Y el animal, cat, que es representado por este símbolo, que es un sonido que es semifrontal, ¿cierto? Almost front, almost low, cat, right? Entonces, lo que estamos haciendo ahora es describiendo estos sonidos, ¿ya? Describiendo estos sonidos. ¿Hay alguna manito levantada? ¿Algún mensaje por ahí? Anyone that would like to ask a question? No? Ok. Entonces, esta es la idea de la fonética en esta parte, es describir estos sonidos que usamos que se usan en inglés, ¿cierto? Y como le decía yo, la duración, ¿cierto? La duración de un sonido vocálico, a vowel sound, implica una diferencia en el sentido, en el significado. ¿Cómo represento yo que el sonido es largo? Con estos dos puntos, que en inglés le llamamos colon. ¿Qué sonidos vocálicos son largos aquí? I, U, O, A. Y yo me doy cuenta que son largos porque tienen estos dos puntitos, ¿cierto? Que se llaman colons en inglés. Bueno, es un término de gramática en todo caso, nada que ver con colon, no es muy como fonético, es como gramático. Height. Height, esa se refiere a la altura de la lengua, ¿cierto? Dentro de la cavidad oral. Entonces podemos decir que una vocal se pronuncia o tiene una posición high, mid o low. Es decir, la lengua va arriba, hablamos de high, high. Si la lengua está como al medio, mid. Y si está abajo, hablamos de low, low vowel sound. High vowel sound, mid vowel sound, low vowel sound. Si hacemos I, podemos notar que la lengua va arriba. Si decimos y vamos de una a otra, quizás podemos notar que la lengua baja un poco a una posición como intermedia. Y así hacemos A, ¿cierto? O A. Podemos notar que la lengua va de una posición, ¿cierto? Que es bastante cercana a, bueno, el techo de la cavidad oral, a una posición intermedia y a una posición muy baja, al fondo de la cavidad oral. Entonces, ese es height, ¿cierto? Y ¿cómo nos referimos a la altura? Decir, ¿cierto? Usar los conceptos de high, mid and low para describir a los sonidos vocálicos en relación a la altura. La posición de la lengua, the position of the tongue, es otro indicador o criterio que nos sirve para clasificar los sonidos vocálicos. Hablamos de front, central and back. Front, central, back. Unos ejemplos de una vocal que es más frontal, A. A. Son como más frontales. Las centrales, la schwa, como en first, fur, world, girl, cat. Y las que son, ¿cierto? Ya sonidos vocálicos que se pronuncian con la lengua que va, ¿cierto? En posición bastante más atrás, al fondo diría yo. Tenemos acá O, A. Todas las que están acá en este sector. ¿Ok? Otro descriptor o criterio sería lip rounding, o si los labios están en una posición como en círculo, ¿cierto? Como cuando uno dice O, U, the lips are rounded, ¿cierto? Es la idea que están como haciendo un círculo. Y si no están haciendo un círculo, como cuando uno dice ¿cierto? Los labios están estirados, o spread, estirados, spread, vamos a hablar de la vocal como unrounded. Básicamente que los labios están en otra posición que no sea un círculo, ¿cierto? Estirada. Protruding es cuando uno estira los labios hacia adelante, como cuando uno dice Entonces ese es otro concepto que puede ayudarnos a describir algunos sonidos como ¿cierto? No todos, porque protruding en general no lo usamos mucho, quizás solamente para Y tenseness es la tensión de los labios. Cuando digo feet, en la vocal, ¿cierto? El sonido vocálico, los labios están un poco más tensos que cuando yo digo fit, i, 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 Entonces, tenemos esta diferencia de tense a lax. También podemos decir que los labios están estirados cuando digo ¿cierto? Tensos y estirados. Al contrario, cuando digo, por ejemplo, no están estirados, ¿cierto? Entonces, spread and tense lo puedo usar para este. Lax lo puedo usar para este. Y neutral, yo creo que la schwa es como clásica, sí. Clásica. Neutral sound. Porque la lengua no va a ninguna parte. Está en una posición intermedia, mid, central. Igual que son vocales esta sobre todo es muy neutral y muy flojita. Entonces, esta estos criterios, criteria to describe vowel quality, nos puede ayudar a entender cómo realmente se pronuncia el sonido vocálico, porque lo que se tiende a hacer... Oh, cold coffee, what a... cold coffee. It's like a warm beer. Entonces lo que estamos haciendo ahora es entender que los sonidos se pronuncian de distinta manera. Diferente manera a como yo lo hago en español. Y lo que pasa es que los que aprendemos un idioma, al principio tendemos a transferir los sonidos que yo no hago, que uno no hace, al más cercano que yo tengo en mi sistema. Es decir, ¿cierto? Cualquiera que sea como, a ver, veamos sonidos que suenan como parecidos. Por ejemplo, as in cat, as in hut, like Pizza Hut, hut. As in car, car. Tendemos como a agruparlos, todo esto, y todos hacerlos como a. O sea, si yo veo la palabra gato, digo cat. Si veo la palabra corte o herida, digo cat. Si veo la palabra auto, digo car. Entonces, todas estos tres sonidos que son diferentes en inglés y que tienen un sentido distinto, los agrupo y los pronuncio todos con la misma letra, con el mismo sonido, perdón. Entonces, digo cat, cat, car. Porque me suenan así, porque en mi idioma español hay solamente un sonido vocálico que podría agrupar eso, ¿cierto? Pero por eso tengo que entrenar mi lengua, entrenar mis músculos, ¿cierto? De la boca, para que yo entienda la diferencia. Entonces, cuando diga mi lengua va un poquito más adelante. Cuando digo mi lengua va un poco más atrás. Cuando digo mi lengua está en posición central y un poquito más arriba. Para entender esta diferencia, estamos usando esta ayuda visual, que es este vowel chart creado por Mr. Daniel Jones, ¿cierto? Y que de alguna manera nos permite entender visualmente la posición de la lengua dentro de la boca. Este vowel chart, eso es lo que busca, representar qué está haciendo, ¿cierto?, la lengua cuando se produce el sonido vocálico. I hope it's a little bit clearer for many of you. Please, if you have questions, this is the moment to shoot. Shoot all the questions. I'm guilty. Shoot. Do you have any questions, any comments, anything that's not clear? Okay, so we're ready for a break now. We're so much ready for a break. And then what are we going to do after the break, after the 10-minute break? We're going to go back to this and we're going to describe some vowel sounds. Just before we leave, this one, E, the long E, okay, the long E. E. ¿Cómo podríamos clasificar ese E? Ese E, representado por ese símbolo. Is it long or short? A long vowel sound or a short vowel sound? What do you think?
Long.
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 Because
Long,
it
perfect.
has the color.
Mm,
Height. Is it high, middle, low?
High.
High.
Hi.
High. In terms of position of the tongue, is it front,
Front.
center?
Mm,
Front,
Front.
perfect. Is it rounded, unrounded, protruding?
Unrounded.
Rounded.
Rounded.
Unrounded, perfect. And is it tense, spread, lax, neutral?
Tense.
Them.
Tense.
Tense, perfect. So this vowel sound, E, represented by this symbol, E, it's a long, high, front, unrounded, tense vowel sound. Y ahí lo clasificamos. We describe the vowel quality of this E sound represented by E. Long, high, front, unrounded, tense vowel sound. De esta manera vamos a hablar ahora, cuando hablemos de los sonidos vocálicos. Vamos a hablar, ¿cuál E? The long and tense E, or the short and lax Entonces yo le digo, no, the short and legs. Van a saber inmediatamente que estamos hablando de esta. Fit. No, the long and tense. Ah, okay, this one. E. Okay? So we're going to be more I would say technical in terms of the language, more specific. Y lo que vamos a hacer ahora, what we're going to do later, is to practice the sounds, like E as in peace and beach. Okay? But that's after the break. So I'll see you in 10 more minutes. Unless you have any questions. If you don't have any questions, 10 more minutes. Enjoy the break. Stretch time.
Okay,
Alrighty.
thanks.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Thanks for the patience.